To rotary cut the center, I place the fabric on the mat with my ruler over the section that I want to cut. Since I want a square that is about 4 inches big, I need to find 4 inches on my ruler, or use a 4-inch ruler. I open the blade and cut away from my body. To make the next cut, I need to turn the piece or move my body, or a little bit of both, so that I can continue cutting away from me. I make sure that I shut my blade after the cut. Since this is a crazy quilt, these pieces do not have to be exactly 4 inches square, because you don't have to worry about precision on a crazy quilt. Also, you want to make sure that you stay away from the selvage. You can cut it off now or later. I can fold my fabric a number of times and cut out a lot of pieces at once. Here's 4 inches. Cut away from my body. I often will fold so that there's about 6 to 8 thicknesses of fabric in here. You can get away with doing this more often, but 6 to 8 is usually my max. I'm going to turn that around so that I'm cutting away from my body, making sure that I am following 4 inches by 4 inches, so that each piece is about that. If you do not have rotary cutting tools, then you will need to mark your fabric first before cutting. Mark a shape about 4 inches big. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfectly 4-inch square, although you do need to have some straight lines. If you want to cut more than one piece at a time, then you need to use a pin. Pin your fabric together and then cut. I don't like to cut more than 2 pieces at a time, as sometimes the fabric will move. Once again, I want to make sure that I don't use the selvage in my quilt when I'm sewing. I'm going to cut this off now, but I could wait till later. Just draw a straight line and cut. So now I have 2 pieces that are 4-sided, about 4 inches, to use in my quilt for the center. In the next segment, I will go over how to cut the logs.